first thing I ever really wanted to do was play the drums. I remember being at a department store when I was about 4 years old with my parents, and I saw a mini trap set, a mini drum set, and I pointed up and I said, I wanted that, can we take that home? Of course, I was denied, but I've always been good at creating vocal sound effects, sound emulations, and when I was exposed to beatboxing in the early 80s, more like the mid 80s or so, through the work of Dougie Fresh, Lottie Dottie, and Buffy, the Human Beatbox from the Fat Boys, and in the movie Crush Groove, I think I found a musical channel for what I was already doing with my voice. I remember I met this one professional vocal percussionist. He was more a vocal percussionist, but he definitely got down as a beatboxer. I don't remember his name, but it was like spring semester 1999, or was it fall 98 at Penn State University. I was in a cypher with these other MCs, and he comes up with, we were all standing outside McDonald's downtown, and he walks up with a soda in his hand, just chilling, and he just started laying down this beat, and it was so complex and so full. At the time, most of my beats were more like, he came in there and started laying down just this really full, complex polyrhythm, like a trap set player, and his at the time, his was more like, and I was like blown away. And it was the first time I met another professional beatboxer, a professional vocal percussionist who wasn't famous. That blew me away. That was way more important to me than meeting Rozelle or meeting Dougie Fresh. Like, you expect those guys to be that good, you know, but to have that same kind of magic come from someone else who's virtually unknown, I don't know, there's something really beautiful about that. So yeah, that was another important moment in my journey of this thing that I do. It's mostly breathing techniques, but highly percussive and friction-based breathing techniques, you know? Like, every pronunciation is done on an exhalation or an inhalation. And then there are, of course, the vocal cords producing sounds as well, but like, for example, consonants are pronounced in two places simultaneously through the human voice. Like, for example, the letter K is pronounced orally and vocally at the same time, the more melodic tonal quality coming from the vocal cords and the percussive quality coming from the oral cavities. So K, 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 K. You can imagine extending the tonal quality of the pronunciation of the letter K. K, 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 and then just deepen the pitch of it. K, 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 K. And that's a basis for beatboxing, because it's not just vocal percussion, it's human vocal ensembleization. A beatboxer is not just a drummer, but he's a bass player as well, or he's a turntablist, or he's the keyboardist, or he's the horn section all at the same time, but it's rooted in vocal percussion. Like that. So Basically, air friction techniques. Like the K sound, that could be produced in reverse, and it could also be used as an opportunity to take in air, and also for an opportunity to make some musical changes, or to make like to alter the rhythmic quality of a rhythm section. Like, for example, like that. So, those opportunities to take in air. I'm running out of air on the exhalation, so it's time to breathe back in, running out of air, running out of oxygen. So just do the same technique in reverse. But this will also sound really cool for a breakdown at the same time. Like that.
Check this out now.
You can utilize alphabet notation for beatboxing a little bit. I had a teaching residency at the Southeast Youth Academy when I was a resident here at the Creative Alliance in fall of 2007. And one student, I was showing her a little bit of alphabet notation, and then she said, why not just put a ×2, a multiplication sign, and then a 2 next to that one particular letter to indicate that it's time to go back to the beginning of the beat, because it repeats, right? And I was like, oh yeah, algebra, very cool. So yeah, you could potentially use algebra as a form of notation for beatboxing, because a lot of the sounds are based in consonant pronunciation, like the letter B, 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 B. S or C, 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 C. And then K, K, K. And so if that's already in existence, then you could just apply multiplication signs, other numerical signs, a couple letters or numbers, algebra.
I'm messing with y'all.
I want to make it feel like there's no space between me and the audience as much as possible. I kind of like for that fourth wall to be there, and I don't want to go crashing through it, and I don't want anyone from the audience to go crashing through it. But if I could find a way to have them phase through it, that's what I want to try to go for.